through glass, and welcome to my ride for the next week or so. This morning I collected this beautiful 488 Spider from Ferrari HQ. And this time last year, or around this time last year, I actually collected a 488 GTB from the Ferrari factory and drove it to the UK. So June is a good month for myself and modern Ferraris. I have lots planned with this car, lots going on, so make sure you are subscribed for the future videos and give it a thumbs up if you're happy to see a 488 back on the channel. Today is a busy day of errands. First stop, lunch.
You took care of me, oh so easily. Some adrenaline is gonna set me free. I know it's time to feel the rush, so just leave me alone.
I have to say, I'm not normally a fan of a white Ferrari, but the matte pearlescent paint on that 488 is ridiculous. In fact, I'm going to do a whole nother video on the spec of this car, because when you hear about some of the options, see them and hear how much they cost, I think you're going to be blown away. Anyway, it is so good to be back in a 488, especially a Spider in this summer sun. I know one man who's going to be very jealous that I have the keys to that car.
What's that?
Surprise!
Mate, why are you in that?
Are you going to cry?
Yes, because I want to buy another one.
Dude, this thing, why did you sell yours? You're an idiot.
Well, I'm going to buy another one.
Well, do it. Do you want to buy, shall I speak to Ferrari and see if you can buy this one?
No, because I know who's been driving that car. You've all been driving it.
Right, yeah, I just wanted to troll your Friday. I hope the office is good. Enjoy your full concrete walls. See you later, mate. Right, that is Tony successfully trolled. The car is parked, the lunch spot is around the corner. By the way, any of you who are concerned that I'm street parking a Ferrari, buy a sign that says don't park. Firstly, that sign is out of date, and secondly, there's a speciality just around the corner, so in this area of London, people street park Ferraris all the time. Anyway, lunch.
All too small.
Everything's too small, but we're going to put the roof down. Ladies and gentlemen, Tom and Monty.
I don't know if you can see it.
Monty's like, get off me. You've actually been on the channel before.
I have.
You have, so it's not the first time. Let's put the roof down because we're boiling hot.
It's hot, and there's a hot dog who's going to fart in here.
Oh, he's going to fart?
Well, he likes farting Ferraris.
Careful of your head. So I got told you have to have the engine on to do the roof, because if you do it 3 times with the engine off,
flattens battery.
Battery dead.
That doesn't surprise me, it's a Ferrari.
Wow. Monty is hot. Monty's got passengers. Oh, here comes the aircon. Let's just audio control. And there we go. So that was a lovely lunch.
It was very nice.
And I'm now taking Tom, I'm dropping him off somewhere, so he's going to experience the 488 Spider. You've been in 488s before, right?
I haven't actually.
You've never?
I mean, I've sat in one. I've never actually gone anywhere.
Really?
Yeah. I've had a 458 Speciale.
Well, he just sold.
Yes.
I mean, who are you? What is your life? Well, here, experience turbocharged goodness in a mid-engined Ferrari.
Sort of sounds like actually like a
McLaren.
Like a mid-engine McLaren.
Good to see you,
Thanks
Monty.
so much.
Cheers, mate.
Sorry about
The dog hair.
airing your car.
Straight to the car wash. Have fun buying a 488.
That I'm not doing.
I'll be honest, the 488 does kind of baffle me. I keep going between, I really want one and not so much anymore. When it first came out, obviously being a Ferrari obsessive, I was like, oh, new Ferrari, amazing! Then I got to drive one from Italy back to the UK, and thought it was the best car in the world. Then Tony got a 488 Spider, and I was the most jealous man ever. But as more and more have come to the road, and there are a ton now, they've sort of become less special. That is an awful thing to say about Ferraris, but they've also fallen into that cliche of being driven by real sort of douchebags at very slow speeds. in the centre of town, which is not what Ferrari is all about. Might be the cliched idea of what Ferrari is all about, but it's not. And so I've kind of sort of gone off it a bit. But now, being back in one on a sunny day with the roof down, it's the best car in the world again. I mean, it's just amazing. It's the dream. So I think I sort of understand why it's a misunderstood car. I think the internet is quick to hate this car, but it sells by the bucket loads and it's bloody brilliant. I think it's the tone of the engine and a few lackluster reviews that have kind of damned this car to being down as not being one of the greatest Ferraris ever made, but I think it might be. However, having said that, if I had 300 grand to spend on a Ferrari from factory, I think I'd pick the 812 right now. The 488's a bit old, but it's coming to the end of its cycle, isn't it? Pista, the sort of special series, always marks the end of a life cycle for these mid-engine V8s. Anyway, we're on the road to Buckingham Palace now, so I'll be quiet and salute you, Mark.
God save the Queen, the fascist regime, and made you a moron.
Now, one question I seem to get asked a lot when manufacturers lend me these cars is who pays for insurance and fuel? Well, from my experience, it's the manufacturer who pays insurance and I pay for fuel. It might differ for different YouTubers and journalists, but yeah, you get the keys, it's insured, and then everything else is up to you. I am truly putting this 488 to the daily driver test. I'm now in central London, in Soho, so I need to get some sunglasses, some new sunglasses. So yes, I've parked up, navigated some narrower streets. It is deceptively wide, this car, mainly because of the wing mirrors. Whenever you get sort of through a small gap, you think you're all right, and then you look and your wing mirrors are sort of sticking out even further. And anyway, so yes, gotta blow my nose because of hay fever, and then sunglasses. There you go. What do you think? Don't be too mean. That was Moscot, who, like to remind you, they're a very, very, very trendy brand from America. As you may have seen, why am I not putting the key in its slot? As you might have seen, they have pictures plastered all over their walls of celebrities wearing their glasses. So here we go, wearing David Beckham's lot. It's also where I get my spectacles. Lots of you have asked before, where do I get my glasses? Well, there we go, Moscot in Soho. Anyway, the 488 has excelled as a daily driver in central London. Who would have thought? Don't worry, future videos with this car will be far more dynamic and potentially a little bit more exciting. But I've enjoyed today, and it's just so good to be back on one of these cars. I hope you've enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you have, and make sure to subscribe for plenty more videos to come.